Hello, Fer. Can I ask you some question about different type of houses?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do you think are the main advantage of living in a villa compared to a standard home?
In my opinion, I think that have a lot of advantages because one of them are the space. Because a villa, we know that is a very large house and also has a lot of things like a lot of bathroom, a lot of space to entertainment, and also other thing can be uh, the luxuries because you can have or say that you have a big house and
Yeah.
and that and also I have the experience because uh, I think that 2 years ago I stayed in a building that have a very good, cool pool and also have um, privacy and, and because there is a lot of space and I think that these are the main advantages. What do you think?
Well, I think the same of you. I think the space. For example, villas are often provide more square footage compared to standard homes. I mean, many families have enjoyed the extra space, as you told me, right?
Yeah,
The privacy as well. They have typically been located in quiet areas, offering greater privacy. I mean, residents have appreciated this feature, right? Amenities as well, like villas frequently come with luxurious amenities like pools and gardens, and homeowners have taken advantage of these facilities, right? The design as well, I mean, they have usually features unique architectural styles that enhance aesthetic appeal, right?
yeah,
Buyers have valued these design elements, The community as well. Many villas have been situated in gated communities, providing added security, and families have felt a sense of inclusivity in these environments. I think that.
yeah. I agree.
Can we move on the next question?
Okay.
Well, let's see this. Cottage versus smaller apartment or flat. How does a cottage offer a different lifestyle experience compared to a modern apartment or flat?
Okay. In my opinion, I think that courage has can offer very good spaces of nature and also are located in rural zones or rural areas near
Yeah.
nature, providing peace, also tranquility, and a very good environment for our families. I have lived, like I want to mention that I have lived in a cottage before, and I
Yeah.
love the connection to nature that this type of house provide me,
Yeah.
especially with a small garden where you can also take care of that and take time to um, have take time to take care of the nature and part will be part of the take care of the environment.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
also, I think that it's very important because in a forest you can grow your own food or own vegetable,
You
and
were.
I think that is a very good advantages of corn. And what do you think about?
Well, I think the lifestyle experience is one of the things that I have to say. For example, cottage have offer a rustic and like very chill lifestyles, often surrounded by nature. How did you say it, right? Because there are like many trees like that. There are like the life is like more healthy in cottage, and many individuals have chosen cottage for this reason because they feel like more healthy, more comfortable, and they are surrounded by trees, by the nature, you know. And I think that the modern apartments have provided a fast-paced urban lifestyles. I mean, people have enjoyed the convenience of city amenities. For example, there are like many hospitals, many markets, many supermarkets, many stores where you can buy a lot of things that maybe you can't buy in a cottage. For example, a hospital. I think I have the hospital like 10 minutes on car by car, and I think it's pretty good. The space in layout also because cottage generally have more outdoor space. Residents have relish having gardens to enjoy. Apartments have like often maximized vertical living with less outdoor access. Some have found this lifestyle limiting, right? Community feels, I think they are also because cottage have often sorry, but it's a close knit community, you know. Like many have experienced stronger bonds with neighbors compared to apartment living. I think that's it for this question, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I will ask you another affair. And what, for you, I mean, in your opinion, what are the benefits of living in a flat versus a townhouse?
Well, I think one of the main benefits will be that in a flat reduce the need for a maintenance because we know that in a flat you pay for staying in the apartment in the room, and the people that own the flat, the apartments, the building,
Yeah,
has to maintain all the things that own in a room. And also, you don't have to worry about maybe a hole in a roof, or
that's true, actually.
or maybe the bathroom, the toilet that can be broken, and you only have to call and say that these are damaged. I think this is one of the main benefits of living in a flat. But also, townhouse, I think that are good because you usually offers more space because you know that in a flat usually are kind of reduced spaces and
Yeah,
don't have a lot of things that you can do. And I think that these are my opinion on that.
that's good, actually. I mean, I'm agree with all your answers because it's like very interesting to know the benefits of living in a flat versus a townhouse. For me, I think that the maintenance in flats have usually required less maintenance. Like many owners have appreciated living in a flat because of that. The cost as well, because flats have often been more affordable in terms of purchase rights and maintenance fees. Right? Many buyers have chosen flats for this reason. And on townhouse, I think that they have tend to require more upkeep. You know, some people have found this aspect challenging. The amenities, I mean, many flats have come with shared amenities like gyms or pools. Residents have enjoyed these additional benefits, I think.
Yeah.
So this is the other question for how do townhouses differ from traditional single family homes in terms of space and community?
Okay, I think the townhouses are unique because they make efficient use of vertical space. They often have three or more floors, which allow for separate living, dining, and sleeping. And in contrast, traditional single-family homes tend to spread up horizontally.
Yeah.
When I want to tell you an experience when I live in a townhouse, I
Yes.
appreciated the separate floors, which gave us more privacy. I
Oh.
think other will be the sense of community.
Yeah.
Townhouses are usually part of a large development, which
Yes.
often include, like you said, shared amenities like parks or swimming pools. And I remember when I lived in a townhome complex, uh,
Yeah.
it was easy to get know my neighbors because we all share these common areas. I think that these are my answer.
That's good. Well, in my personal opinion, for example, my house is like connected to other house. I mean, I can go to the next house like walking like just like that, right? Just like three steps of my house. And the neighbors sometimes are very good, but there are other times like they're like so annoying. Like they do a lot of noise. You know, my well, I can say nothing because of that because I am one of that neighbors that make a lot of noise when I am listening to music, for example, and things like that. You know, but this is very interesting because this space sometimes is like some houses have typically provide a smaller private spaces compared to a single family homes. And I think that the people that live there have noticed this difference. They have often shared walls with neighbors, how I told you, but in my case it's like there are no walls there. I mean, I can see maybe when they are taking a shower, but I don't do that. I don't do that for sure. I mean, that's creepy. And they leading to a more layout. I mean, it's more compact. The layout is very compact. Some families have adapted to this living situation in the community as well. I mean, townhouses have encouraged a stronger sense of community. I mean, if you need money, if you're in a problem, if maybe you broke your leg, they can help you. I mean, they told you, oh my God, what do you need? Wow, what do you want to do? I mean, you want to go to the doctor or something like that. And many residents have formed friendships with their neighbors because, for example, if I see my neighbor, I can say, "Oh my God, he's my friend." I I have like a lot of time meeting them. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm sorry because the stream just crashed out. We're going to be answering the next question. Sorry, Fer, we're here again.
No worry.
Okay, okay, sorry about that. My bad. Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, this is kind of interesting, but what are the unique benefits of living on a houseboat compared to a land-based home?
Okay, that's interesting because I think that living on a houseboat offer
Yeah,
a lifestyle that completely different from a land-based home because we know that um, normal house are in the land in here space
yeah,
and the both houseboat are in the water.
yeah,
I think when I visited my friend who live in a houseboat,
yeah,
I noticed how peaceful it was to wake up to the sound of water and the beautiful sunrise over the lake that where he lives, and also offer a level of mobility that traditional homes
yeah,
because you can travel with your house, not like your traditional houses that you can move our house. I
yes,
think that these are interesting type of houses, and I really love the experience that I live. What
yes,
about you?
definitely. Well, I can answer this question because I am a very big fan of anime and I love to watch like One Piece. And for example, they literally live in like boats, you know, and I mean there's like their houses. And I got here like 4 points that I want to say about this question. For example, the location. Living on water has offered unique views, you know, in a changing landscape. Many boat dwellers have enjoyed this feature. The lifestyles as well, it has promoted a laid-back, adventurous lifestyle. Many residents have embraced these lifestyle choices. Houseboat, I mean, the mobility of houseboats have provided the option to be relocated, offering a flexible living situation, you know. And people have appreciated the ability to move. Connection with nature as well. I mean, residents have felt a closer connection to nature, enjoying peace and tranquility, you know. So that's it for this question, Fer. I will ask you not the last one, but almost there. And
Okay.
this is okay. This is the available features of your house.
Um, okay. There is very interesting, but I think the most valuable feature of my house or my daily
Yes.
life are the open pan kitchen because this allows me to cook while interacting with my family or guests in living area. I have found that this layout makes the space feel more connected and social. Also, I
Yes.
have always enjoyed having the freedom to move around easily when preparing meals. Also, has been lifesaver especially since I started studying in the university, and
Yeah.
it is quite a space where I can focus without distractions. I think that these are the most valuable features. What about you?
Well, for me, it's actually I think different of you because in my case, I live like next to the street where the buses from Ruta 3 are literally crossing next to my house. And if you can hear, for example, right now, they are hitting a lot of motorcycles, buses, cars, and that's no valuable for me. But I think that the most valuable feature of my house are, for example, comfortable because I feel so comfortable, like because I was living here like 10 years. I mean, that's a lot of time. So I feel like more comfortable being studying, sleeping, like listening to music here. Nobody cares about what I'm doing here. And for example, if I move on to another house, the people is going to be like, "Oh my God, this is the new neighbor," and they're going to be scared of me because the thing I listen, for example. One of the other things that are valuable for my house is, for example, I can cook whatever I want. I think that's it. The two things are more valuable to me.
Okay.
Okay, Fer. Now, yeah, this is the last question I want to ask you, and this is very interesting as well. I mean, are kind of interesting to answer, I think, but I think for you it's going to be like kind of easy. And this question I got here, let me tell you. For you, okay, Laura, for you, what challenge or drawbacks have you experienced with your house type?
Okay. That's interesting because the house that I live in now is
Yeah,
kind of a townhouse because we are my house are around a city. I
yeah,
think the challenge that I yeah I have one too.
it's another valuable thing of
Yeah,
that. Okay, sorry for
don't worry. And I was saying that one challenge that I have to make was or is kind of the noise around the house because there are a lot of cars and motorcycles around the houses in my city. I think
yeah,
there's a kind of annoying because some people also don't respect and make a lot of noise with the car or the motorcycle. I think
yeah.
that it was one of my challenges that I have to make. And also, I think that the prices of things that I have to buy are kind of expensive, or maybe the bills are very expensive because I live in a city that is kind of expensive because it's una urbanización.
Yes.
And also, I think that these are the challenges that I was making.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, so for me, actually, I think that the most challenge or drawback I have on my half type is the maintenance. For example, I have experienced higher maintenance costs in my house type compared to living in a flat. For example, in the past, I have struggled with these expenses like a lot of times, right? Another challenge I am like being calling like that, I mean, is the space limitation. At times, I have felt that my living space like too small for hosting guests. I mean, I would like to have a big house to make like parties, and not that kind of party of drinking alcohol or things like that, but maybe for play tennis and things like that. I have wished for more room or those occasions. And community regulation, that's another one, because living in a community can sometimes mean strict regulation. And I have found this rule limiting at times. For example, here there are many people that don't like don't being religious, or don't going to church and things like that. And maybe that's a challenge. And I think that's it. It was the last question for. I don't know if you have something else to tell about this topic.
I think that not. Only I want to thanks to you to invite me and have this interview and talk about the different type of houses and also our reality and talk about all of this. And thanks to your viewers that are very loyal to stay here. And I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that it was a pleasure for you to come here, Fair. I have to thank you. I have to say you thank you for being here with us. It was a great conversation about the type of houses, and it was pretty good actually. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the people that are watching us. So that's it for today. So see you.
See you.
Okay, bye.